John Wood Community College had its FAME program signing day for the third time. If you're unfamiliar, it's where John Wood students take classes for 2 days and get hands-on training with companies in the world of agriculture for 3 days. Our WGM intern Kyron Dene has more on why this year is unlike the previous two. Kyron?
Olivia, the ink has dried on the letters of intent, but one student is taking a different route to make her claim to fame.
This is Maddie Summer.
I want to do something that involves my interests, whether that's something to do with mechanics or agriculture.
Maddie became the first female student to sign her name and participate in John Wood's FAME program.
For my entire high school experience, I was the only girl in my boat technical classes.
Today, that changes. Maddie is joining ADM, a company with major footprints in the world of agriculture.
This program has all my interests in it, so mechanics, so I get to be around that all the time.
ADM Representative Keith Higgins was in attendance for the signing and shares his thoughts on the new addition.
We're very excited to have Maddie join the team. We think she can contribute some new perspective and some technical knowledge once she gets involved with her classes at John Wood.
Despite being in a male-dominated field, Maddie is looking to blaze a trail for female students.
I just want other women to be involved and feel like, instead of it just being male-dominated, women can also be involved.
And the moment she put her name on the dotted line is one she will never forget.
It was a little bit scary. I'm really excited about this, though. I think I'm going into a great place. I'm ready to start a new chapter in life.
Page 1 of Maddie's story started today, but this book isn't over anytime soon. In Quincy, Kyron Dene, WGEM News.
Maddie says she is happy to be the first, but even happier that she won't be the last. Olivia?
Thank you, Kyron. Students will begin classes and hands-on training in August.